This is actually the cleanest and the most well detailed. This is the cleanest and the most well detailed video you can actually find on this YouTube platform explaining to you how to follow the trend. This is the most well detailed video you ever watch. So let's proceed to how I'm able to get this 1 is to 10 RR move on BTCUSD. Firstly, I will go by this all, taking all this analysis, taking it off, deleting each one. Okay, this trend line is also needed to be deleted. So when yesterday, because this move has been happening since yesterday, when I want to analyze this setup, first thing I did was to go on my 4 hours time frame, which is where I get my market direction. 4 hours time frame is the time frame I use for getting my bias, my market direction, to know what the market is doing, what this market is likely to do today, like or tomorrow, or how the market is moving, levels that the market is expecting, the Mary level, our support, our resistance. That is where I mark everything out from. So first thing you will notice on the 4 hours time frame is this trend line move. Is this trend line move? This is the first thing you are going to notice on your higher time frame. This trend line move. Trend line. And so what makes this a valid trend line is because anytime the market came to tap on that trend line, we have a break of structure to the upside. We have a break of structure here and that break of structure here, and another one is still happening right now over here. Another thing is, after marking out this trend line for my first time frame, the next time frame I'm heading to is the 1 hour time frame, because that's where I get my direction, what the market is doing at the moment. From 4 hours time frame, I will head to a lower time frame, 2 hours or 1 hour, to know what the market is doing at the moment, know what the market is likely to do in the next 1 hour or in the next few hours. So on 1 hour time frame, on 1 hour time frame, I can clearly see another trend line on this 1 hour time frame. A trend line that is more likely to be respected more than this 4 hour time frame. The reason I say that the trend line is likely to be more respected than the 1 hour is we only add two touch on the 4 hours time frame, on 4 hours time frame trend line before our setup. Before our setup, we only add two touch, this first touch and the second touch. But this 1 hour time frame trend line, as it's indicating a bullish market, you see, we touched the first time, the second time we broke structure to the downside, the third time we touch again, and looks like the market is going to be respecting this trend line and pushing to the upside. So what I did is I wait for the market to come and tap this trend line. You can see how this move is. So it's more like the market is moving sideways, which is consolidating. So when the market broke all these consolidating level, so many people will be looking forward to sell from here over here, and they will get stopped out by the market. Why? Because they are not following the trend. You want to see what the market wants to do. So immediately the market broke out of this trend line, I don't just start buying, because this kind of break is not the break that I want to see and start buying immediately. I want to see how the market reacts from all these levels. I want to see how the market moves. So don't forget you are still on the 1 hour time frame. After seeing all of this on the 1 hour time frame, the market, the trend line, the sorry, the time frame I want to head to now is the 15 minutes time frame. So heading to the 15 minutes time frame, this is where we are going to get our entry from. 15 minutes time frame is where I get my entries. So On 15 minutes time frame, you can see after we broke out of this consolidating level, this level the market is ranging. After we broke, we had our first retest, testing the level. We have this pattern. This pattern. This pattern is what we are trading right now. So where is our market structure shifts? We had the first market structure shift over here. We have our first market structure shift over here. Is our market structure shift. Where is our liquidity? This is our liquidity over here. All this level is liquidity. That's our inducement. That's our incomplete pullbacks. And now it's time to choose your POI. The POI I'm going to use, look at how this market moves over here. Some person won't know how to pick their POI. But instead of stressing myself and start looking for one POI after the other, I choose to just use the fair value gap. The reason why I'm not interested in this level is that we can see that this is the first pullback the markets make after we broke out of the structure. After we shifted structure over here, this is the first valid pullback. This level is the first valid pullback that the markets made, and that's my inducement. And the level that I'm looking forward to buy from now is this fair value gap. This 15 minutes time frame fair value gap that is over here. I mark out the fair value gap and place my entry over here. My stop loss is still below this low. Because I'm not trying to keep my stop loss tight. I'm not trying to impress the market. I'm trying to make money from the market. My stop loss is still below this point of interest over here, because markets could just come and fill the whole fair value gap before continue moving. Now it comes to taking profits, knowing where to put your take profits. I know for sure that we have a trend line liquidity on the 1 hour time frame. If you don't forget, we have a trend line. This is a trend line liquidity. All of this has become liquidity for the market. Immediately the markets broke out of the trend line, and that is where we want to have our targets at. So I'm targeting this I as my take profit, since market already provide me trendline liquidity to take profits. I could take profits from here, but I'm going for the extreme. You can see what the market did. Immediately the markets came back to tap into this zone. You see the spike, like the momentum just came into the market, and the market starts flying till it gets our take profit. That is how easy and how clean it is that you can just follow the trend. Once you are following the trend, you don't really have any issue in this market. In the next video, I will explain some more key things that I see that make me confirm, okay, that the market is actually bullish and not bearish, and I'm not trying to look for sell from this level or this level over here. See you in the next one. Thank you.